I've been doing affiliate marketing for a little over 5 years now with various methods like affiliate websites, Pinterest affiliate accounts, and even on TikTok and many other platforms. And I've had a lot of failures, but some successes. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you what I did right and what I did wrong. So hopefully you can avoid my mistakes and find success quicker. So let's just jump straight into it. Okay, the first thing you want to do is avoid oversaturated niches and popular keywords. This is a mistake that I messed up on when I first started affiliate marketing with my website, and because I started blogging about iPad reviews. If you know anything about SEO, you know exactly why it's bad, but let me show you why. If you go over to Google and you search up iPad reviews, you're gonna see the New York Times, Wired, CNET, and as you can see, their domain authority is 95, 93, and 94. Domain authority is a ranking factor 0 to 100 that every website has. The more you have, the higher you can rank on Google, and the more domain that you have, so it's going to be harder to knock for another website to knock you out of that spot. And as you can see, 95 out of 100, that's a lot. This takes you 10, 15, 20 years to get to this rating. So if a new website like me or you come and try to knock these guys out of the top spot, that's not going to happen. So this is iPad reviews in the competition you're up against, and as you can see, it's pretty much impossible to knock a website like these out of the top competition. So as a beginner, you just want to avoid this type of competition. That's why having research and doing research and having tools like this is very helpful. Okay, the second mistake I made was not knowing what products I would promote. This one right here might sound simple, but it's just something I messed up on. I just found a popular niche, which was gardening at the time. It was like, oh, I'm going to start making content about gardening because I thought it was a less competitive niche and everything. So I started making content around gardening, and comes to find out, I had no idea what type of products I wanted to promote once I started growing up the page that I was doing it on. So beforehand, before you start up any affiliate type anything, you just want to make sure you know what products you're going to promote. And as a beginner, you can easily find products to promote now. You can use Amazon Associates. Amazon Associates / Amazon is a great affiliate program to be in, of course, because they have so many different products to choose from. Another great one is Impact. Impact is a great affiliate program to be with. As you can see, Microsoft, Levi's, Lenovo, Adidas, they have a lot of big brands that they work with as well. So you can promote any of these companies once you sign up for impact.com and then request to. And lastly, CJ Affiliate, they do some big numbers. As you can see, 1+ billion monthly global customers reach, 14+ billion annually, 16 billion plus dollars annually. So huge numbers, huge numbers. So these three are my top when it comes to promoting new products, and because they have such a nice variety as well, and they're easy to get into. You don't have to have any previous affiliate marketing experience. So these are my top 3 programs for that reason. Okay, the third thing that I learned was I need tools. As an affiliate marketer, you're going to need tools, and you're going to need a decent amount of them if you want to find success, because the more tools that you have, think of them as like cheat codes to a video game. The more you have, the better experience and the easier it's going to be for you. And what I mean by this, let's go back to iPad reviews. As you can see, I can see the DA, the PA, which is page authority, and a lot of information on the side, which is SEO difficulty, off-page difficulty, the keyword, how much volume it is, how much the CPC will be. I see a lot of data, and this is third-party tools that I'm using so I can have more information, because if I just search up iPad reviews and I don't see any of this information, in my head I might think, you know what? I can, maybe write something better than this, or, think something and think I could rank for this without having the background data that I need to know if I can or not. That's why SEO tools is very important. And one of the most popular tools that you can use is Ahrefs. This is the one I first started off with. It's a really easy tool that you can use. It has a lot of information that you can get. It shows you the keyword difficulty, like how much volume a website gets, traffic, the keywords they have. You can do a lot on Ahrefs, but it's one downside to this platform, and it is the pricing. As you can see, the Lite starts at $99 a month, so it's going to cost you a pretty penny if you want to go with this one. And another SEO tool that you can use that's amazing is going to be SEMrush. SEMrush is one of my favorites as well. If you just can type in any domain, URL, or keyword, so let's paste in the iPad reviews and hit search on this. And as you can see, they give me a lot of information on it. Very hard. The keyword is going to be very hard to rank for, which we know from the other tools, and the global volume for just this keyword, iPad reviews, is only 2,000, which isn't much, but it's a lot of other keywords that's wrapped into this. Like the total volume is 59,000 total for different like iPad Air reviews. So even right here, so let's say we wanted to go with this keyword, so we could get even more information. Like let's say we wanted to do iPad Air review, iPad mini review, iPad Pro review, all these different reviews, and have a blog post for each of these on our website. So this is why this is an amazing tool, because you can get so much data from it. They do have a nice free plan, but if you wanted to go with the paid version, they are as well on a pricier side, as with $129 a month, so just keep that in mind. Okay, and the keywords everywhere tool, one that I love to use, is one of my favorites. You've already seen it. Let's go back to iPad reviews. This is all the information that you see on the side. As you can see, this is the logo. They show you the related keywords, SEO difficulty, the off-page difficulty, the volume, the CPC. They show you all this information and different keywords that you can rank for, the long tail keywords. So this is all keywords everywhere. And the best part with keywords everywhere, the pricing. It costs $1.75 a month. You get 100,000 credits each year, and they expire after 1 year. So you're not going to be searching up 100,000 things each year, so they're going to expire. But it shows you data on Pinterest and YouTube, and not just SEO on Google. So that's why I love keywords everywhere, because it gives you so much information. So this is another W2 that you want to use, that you can use. And the last tool that you can use that I'm going to talk about is Moz Chrome extension. Moz Chrome extension is another amazing tool, and as you can see, this one is completely free. You can download the Moz bar for completely free, and you've already seen this tool. Let's again go back to the iPad reviews. This is what shows the PA and the DA, which is the page authority and domain authority under the websites. It's a really simple tool. You know, it just shows you this, but it's such huge data, so I can just look and see, okay, this is huge domain authority, so I'm not going to be able to compete with this. And a quick tip, when you see a domain authority 93, you don't want to compete with that, of course. But if you see a website with 10, 20, or I would say max 30 DA, you can write a blog post and compete with them even on a brand new website. So try to go with a website that has a domain authority 30 and under, and you only need to see one website that is ranking in the top 10 search results under a domain authority of 30 to rank and compete with them. Okay, and the fourth thing I've learned is you need to aim for long tail keywords. So what this means, let's say you wanted to search and make content for boats. So let's go over to Google and search in boats. Okay, when we search it in, as you can see, the volume is almost 2 million people search this up every month, boats. And boats.com shows up with a domain authority of 61, so very high. Yamaha Boats, which the domain don't show for all the website, but I can tell you Yamaha Boats is a very popular boating platform, so there's going to be a high DA as well. So if we scroll a little more, 36 isn't bad for Tommy's Boats, but 61 again. So you just want to make sure you be more specific when you search up keywords. So boats is a very broad keyword. We don't really know what whoever searched it up wants to do. Do they want to buy a boat? Do they want to see pictures of a boat? Do they just want to see boat reviews? What do they want? You know, this is why it's very important that you target long-term keywords. So instead of boats, we can go with something like best boats for kayaking, which is targeted, and we know exactly what they're searching for. Best boats for kayaking. So as you can see, once we start scrolling, we see Gear Labs, the 7 best kayaks of 2024. Scroll down a little more, we see paddling.com with a DA of 59, and boom, next we see picking a boat for paddling with a domain authority of 10. When you see 10 right here, a website with 10, this is amazing. This means that you can make a website that's around kayaking or boating or anything, you know, that's on the water, and you can rank with this keyword, because as you can see, a domain authority with 10, if they can rank for it, so can you as a new website. So just make sure you stick to going for long tail keywords versus going for short term keywords. Okay, and the fifth thing I learned is make content for people and not money. This might seem pretty simple and really easy, but you're making content, all you're thinking about a lot of the times is the dollar signs and not how to connect with your audience and everything. This is something you want to avoid, because if you, especially on Google, because you can run into stuff like keyword stuffing, it won't show up in the Google results. Of course, you don't want that to happen, because I mean, at the end of the day, you want to make sure you're impacting people with your content. So let's go back over to iPad reviews, and as you see, the New York Times, They have theirs titled "The iPad is the best tablet," the New York Times, and then Wired, the best iPad to buy and a few to avoid, and then CNET, best iPad for 2024, and then ZDNet, the best iPad for 2024, expert tested and reviews. So looking just at these from some of the top websites like the New York Times, the iPad is the best tablet. That's a pretty bold statement to make. So this is very intriguing for someone that's scrolling and want to read up on, what iPad they want to buy. What makes them say the iPad is the best tablet to buy? That's very intriguing, and what makes somebody want to click on that. And next to Wired, the best iPad to buy and a few to avoid, I get a little more information with this. Not only am I going to see what is the best iPad to buy, which one should I avoid? So this is a very catchy headline that's made for people as well. And then CNET right here, even though they're in the top spot and have a domain authority at 94, honestly, best iPad for 2024, that's not really good. That's not good at all, honestly. Like, me or you could come up with a better title than that. It's pretty simple. It's not really head turning, not something that will make somebody want to click on this. So as a new website or a new blog post, you won't have the domain authority to back you up. You can get clicks just because you're a big name, so you would just want to stay away from creating lame titles like this, because at the end of the day, if your title, your thumbnail, whatever you're creating, that's the most important part, because if someone sees this, it's the first thing they see, and it's just best iPad for 2024. It's so basic versus the best iPad to buy and a few to avoid, and then like the best iPads for 2024, which is their title, but expert tested and reviewed. So I know this is expert tested and reviewed, so let's see what the experts say is the best ones and which ones they reviewed on and said this is a thumbs up. So you just don't want to go with a basic like the CNET. And then on top of this, another thing you can do, let's click on the Wire and let's take a few notes from him. So you can do this for when you're about to create a blog post and just get inspired off of your competitors and just look through and see what they did right and what they did wrong and see how you can improve on their content. So as you can see, just starting off, they got a lot of cool, amazing pictures of iPads, and is now a good time to buy? That's a great question, because it might be a new iPad that's coming out soon and you might want to wait, or it might be a while before a cool one's coming out, and the best time is now. So this is a good question that you might write about too in your post. So no matter what niche you're in, you can just go through content that's writing about the same topic and see what they did right and get inspired off of them, so you can make better content for yourself and your website. Okay, and the fifth and final thing I learned from my journey is being realistic. Believe it or not, this is one of the biggest reasons why people fail their affiliate marketing journey in business, is because they just had the wrong expectations. More than 95% of new affiliate marketers fail, and it's pretty much because their expectations are too high. This is not something you just come in and a month or two later you're making a lot of money with. This is a long-term game that you need to put in a lot of time and effort before it takes off. It took me around 2.5 years before I even saw $500 a month. So it takes a lot of time and a lot of effort to start an affiliate marketing business, and with a lot of learning curves and a lot of skills that you need to learn as well, and a lot of tools that you need to get familiar with. So just make sure you have the right expectations. These right here was my top 6 things that I've learned in my journey, and I hope you was able to take some of it so you can have success in your journey, and it can make you go farther with affiliate marketing, no matter what method you're going to go with, whether it be on social media or SEO. I wish you good luck, and I hope this video was helpful, and I wish you good luck in your affiliate marketing journey, and until next time.